I got a hiccup. No, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
PCL strain. I just knocked this quarterback out for the game. I think he still got Jalen Hurts though. I think.
Leave it alone. Oh, ground. She wanna go. Come here, take pictures. I'm going to the sun. Take pictures. She can't come to your room unless it's in Tulane.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, where the holes at? Where the holes at?
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started.
Hear you saying it.
And we're underway from Seattle.
Wow.
And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin
back
from
on
the
the
40.
stairs like Harry Potter.
Well, hi, Dave. Nigga want to say something when it's something negative. Nigga won't even speak to you. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I did say what's up, but my mic was muted, and I ain't even know it was until now.
Niggas want to go blind just to see you winning, man. God dang.
Running out of the gun,
Oh.
Pacheco. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
He done injured my fucking running back.
He did. What a coincidence.
For their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Yeah, what's it called? San Antonio. I ended Travis Etienne for the whole year. Etienne Jr.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he had like a compound foot fracture, a compound something fracture.
My first time ever hearing an injury like that.
Just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket, and when it's a big old
Oh my God!
That's an extra bonus.
Go to the Ravens on Osml. I think he out for like 16 weeks, 17 weeks.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. this one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their front
And then I
team.
knew somebody else that was
And
after
he'll
6 weeks on
punt
his
it
team. I
away to
forgot who
end
that
a
was
disappointing opening drive.
on his defense. I think it was out for 6 weeks.
And that one comes down
Okay,
at
I'm
the
really
2
out there
before
hitting,
bouncing
man.
into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting better at Madden.
Shit, after 4 seasons,
You know, you pretty much good at anything. All you gotta do is just keep practicing at it.
They'll get this drive started. First
I
and
got my
10.
quarterback to an X Factor. I'm upgrading these players. These dead and shit.
Here's a give up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Up from the secondary, and is Rake Straw on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to
Oh,
the
let me
road,
see.
It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, cool, Jimmy.
Here's a throw. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few, but got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself.
What they really want from a nigga? Somebody let me know.
Man, I need to fix my fucking stream, bro.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
Let
contact.
me know.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Walker hauls it in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Got that bitch stank. Kiss your shit with Lisa's shot at phone.
First down from the
What kind of
31.
visa? My girlfriend knew that's why I come by that little high. She don't suck. But expect me to eat her. That whole crazy man.
Finds his man.
Oh,
It's worthy.
she
And that
look
tackle
good,
stops
but
him
she
after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play
get low and
develop.
touch your
Excellent
toes for my
effort
people.
by that receiver to stay alive, and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And I got where they kick a lot of people. Oh, no.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Bro, y'all got it.
That
Come
pushes
on
them
now.
back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bit
Oh,
from midfield there,
there you
but
go.
stopped on his own side at the 49. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able
Yeah,
to
he
get
missed
it
the
to
whole
the
block, G.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is good, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority.
Whoa.
And the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
I'm proud of you, son, man. You're a good father to my grandchild. I'm proud of you, man.
Who's out today?
Gun, it's Mahomes. He
You
has
ain't
the
talking to me.
and he's going to be dropped
Nigga, you came out my nut sack.
37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You, your brothers,
Reset
Jelly,
ball
Baron.
37.
Niggas came out my nut sack, man.
I don't got no brothers.
Oh, you got brothers, you ain't met them yet, that's all.
And he's tackled.
I gotta get on my. Yeah. You ain't got to, nigga. You ain't got to.
But too many plays
Oh,
like
my bad,
that,
boo. There you go.
just is too hard to pile together to
There
get
you go,
first
man.
down.
You the same height.
It's the better defenses in this league.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Yeah, duh.
That's just great.
Don't say that. She said,
Look at Walker.
Need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Nigga, like he
Come up 1st and 10.
5'8".
I'm 5'9", sir.
Yeah, you short. You're a little fella, man. You're a little fella.
Some short ass niggas, man.
I'm 5'10", Mr. Man.
Antonio, you is a liar, bro.
Y'all niggas be hating on the boy, man.
This nigga 5'2", bro.
5'2". I am not no 5'2". Y'all not about to play with my height like that. y'all not about to play with my height like that. Nah, I'm not no 5'2".
You 5'3", bro.
No, bro, don't play. Hey, Walker, chill out, man.
I'm telling you, 5'5".
No, I'm 5'6". Yes, sir. I'll knock a nigga out though. That's 5'9", nigga. How about that? Size don't mean shit where I'm from.
Whoa.
Height don't mean nothing where I'm from.
You lucky Barry ain't hear that, boy.
Yeah, height don't mean nothing where I'm from.
You so
Correction.
lucky Barry ain't hear that, man.
Correction.
Closing speed so often when you evaluate.
I forgot what chat I'm in, man. I can't talk free love.
Oh,
in
so
here.
you got multiple checks?
Player
Oh,
moving
man.
close quickly to get to him before it's
You
released.
say you can't talk freely.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
You usually talk.
So Brock, this offense
You ought to be the last person to be talking about somebody the way somebody talk.
That is.
I don't think that is what it is. I wouldn't say that. That you accepting the fact that you okay with that?
now Harrison Butker.
I mean, we'll support you now. I'm not, but we don't rock like that. But we don't hate. We're not homophobic. But we support you. We support you.
Point after splits the uprights.
You know, you decide
To
to,
a 7-0 lead.
you know, you got an officer.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football.
Did we get the football back? Yeah.
Recovery is made. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you, and these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind.
How y'all fellas been, man?
To make a play, and they just did.
Can't complain, man.
Much better than that really well covered Cade on that play. Just
My barber said something interesting today. He was like,
your line is
we was talking about rappers, right?
Second and 10 now.
And he was like, oh, come on, man. He was like, he don't think no other rapper in their prime was longer than Lil Wayne's prime. And it kind of like,
You know, in the NFL,
I was like the closest person that comes.
started at like 15, 16.
No, like in his prime, like the mixtapes, the albums, all that, you know.
being efficient and effective.
What's interesting about that too?
And I told him Jay-Z is like the closest person to that if you want to argue that conversation. Cause he kind of had like a valid point though. Lil Wayne had a long prime though, you know what I'm saying?
Lil Wayne, the thing is, Lil Wayne had everybody. Jay-Z only had the East. Well, a lot of people from the East Coast.
You know who right now got a longer prime than Jay-Z? That's in the game right now.
You said who? What?
You know who has a longer prime than Jay-Z? Well, he's technically in his prime still.
Who?
But I'm talking about Drake.
I don't know, man.
That's what going on, what, a decade now? Almost 11 years? Of him being on top.
Drake have been
on top and dropping stuff every year, man. Multiple albums every year.
And he said Beyonce she had a long prime like no other female can like not come close to her with her prime. And I was like Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. He said he could accept Nicki. Nicki had a good run though.
Yeah, but not at a good prime. I mean, not at a good prime like Beyonce.
Oh, not like Beyonce though. She was in a group and broke off and then just went completely crazy.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Uh-oh. Let me see.
Late in the game. I gotta play the freaking Bengals, man. Y'all pray for me.
And the drive will start out with a first and
You
10.
ain't really like that. I don't even know why you even.
I think I'm just looking at the receiving core you got.
Oh yeah, he got a crazy receiving core though.
Here's the home back on the handoff.
I mean, how does he play?
Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
I wish I was facing this Carolina Panthers. I was.
Back-to-back carries here. And this one's brought to a halt at
I was
about the
facing.
36-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Seattle after this.
Who's live in here? Somebody else live?
Are you okay? I wish I could have been more helpful. I'm not sure I've been a very good teacher. Baby, can you help me with my bicycle art? Me?
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Crosses midfield, still going. Inside the 30. And is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his
He
frustrations
got
out
Kyler
on the
Murray
football as he
too.
sends this away.
That's his is a cheese ball.
Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets up beyond the 20.
That's your brother?
Plants him a few inches into the ground
Apples do
to
not
end
fall
that
too far
return.
from the tree.
24-13.
Good screen shot.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Pass it to they boy.
Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a
That was my
handful.
pick.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Who's little Baron there, Dave?
Hey, stop playing
Lower
this
back in the
sometime.
backfield.
I was just asking, man.
After about a 2-yard gain.
No, Dave had burped and he was like, "You alright, little Baron?" I just asked who he calling little Baron.
I did not burp.
Oh, who you talking to then, Walker?
Nobody burped. What the hell you talking about?
Walker talking about somebody.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Pacheco holds it in.
Mason, you gotta get out the way, son. I'm trying to see the TV.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there.
Oh, they
Move.
just hold me.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish
Ooh.
we had mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. On a quick slant, it's Leggett. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 47. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard
What the
line.
fuck kind of pass
Give him
was
11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag
Right
route in
over.
particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this one's too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up
Lamb
the
talk.
defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that forward pass. Here's 2nd down. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Up and good from Blankenship. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Back hurt.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Oh.
They've got first down from the 31. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now.
Oh, he got me.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. He'll get this to Tucker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Simple dive up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards. Now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Time to turn it up.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Called in left side. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders make it a 1-score game in the first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
You all right?
1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Chiefs with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return.
Oh.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw here on 1st down. He lets a
What am I doing?
Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, come on with the bullshit.
Hauled in by Worthy. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Again, Mahomes to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's taken at the 15. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He has it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. The Chiefs run out Harrison Butker for the field goal.
What?
High percentage look for him here from the left half.
Man, you made me miss. What?
It's no good. An
Man,
unexpected
damn.
miss there, Brock, as he puts it last.
What?
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them.
What did you say walking by?
You could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work.
I don't know. Your mom had the remote last.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet.
Your turn to change the pamper, too.
Play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Handoff now out of the gun. And this is down across the 30.
Get out your mouth, boy.
4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now, 4th and short.
Huh?
Dude, these are the kind of
I guess so.
balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It's
Your turn to change that pamphlet. I just changed when we got home.
Defense honest.
Yeah.
And that one is not where
Go ahead, get the pamphlets in the living room, or
and no good.
the box in the living room.
Stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Gosh, it didn't
Come on now.
look like anything was wrong
What?
with that snap or hold either. He just
Box in the living room. Come on.
and it winds up off the mark.
Come on, don't play with me.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there you go.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off
Pampers
his
in the
wheels.
living room. Brand new
Drive
box.
picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
I didn't catch a couple hummies tonight.
First throw for the backup now. That's complete.
Didn't I
to
say
the
stop?
gut. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a
No problem, bro.
quarterback
No
goes
problem.
man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag
I'm in a
route.
matter of quick
When he
game.
sees zone coverage like that, just settle down. Find a
Baron
soft
must be
spot, give your quarterback a
pent
chance.
up
You know
somewhere.
I'm in my Madden game.
And it's a
I'm in my mad game currently, though.
3rd down coming up.
Go ahead, get him. Get the phone too. Well, never mind. Just get him. Oh, okay. I seen he said he don't quit, and then that's all I seen.
His short game gets him a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Uh-oh. I don't know why he do that. His book bag.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
I think it's in the car. Oh, I think it's on white. Man, I was on the phone, just like you rushed in there.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. He's on the move. He takes it himself. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Oh, that just
There's some
sucks
whites
the
in here
way
too,
that
though.
defense so
Or in my room.
So many guys do things the right way.
Unless your mama
When
got
they see
it.
a quarterback evade the
Just go
pressure,
outside and get the ball,
get
the
that
bag.
first
It's in the
down
front seat on the floor.
A new set of downs forthcoming.
Yeah,
It's
that's
1st
pretty
and
good.
10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It is Cup left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
One thing I can say
It's gonna
positive
be a
about the
lot of
execution
funerals
that
saying
play
going if I was thinking if my burger alarm starts ringing.
They'll come to the line
Who the f***'s this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning. Crack a dawning. Now I'm yawning. Wipe the cold out my eyes so I can see who paging me and why.
Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Oh!
Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes
Now
when
they
you
hit
got
you
a boy
blowing up
him
like
who
nitro.
creates space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This one's caught.
Ooh.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to
Route
say
check,
other than the
route
fact that
check,
this
nigga,
offense
check
on
your
point.
spot.
Just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Yeah, I don't know why he put himself through that type of torture, man. I could never. I can't even defend him because I couldn't even win. I was making so many stupid passes. My record supposed to be clearly 4-2 right now, but hey, they get the best of you.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
I should be 6-0
Comes
right now.
Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing.
Probably.
He quitting? Ah, man. He could see.
Conceding.
He might be changing quarterbacks. Yeah, he changed quarterbacks.
You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Believe that.
They're set up at the 35 now.
He's got something to prove this season.
41 for a playmaker like me. I ain't gonna forget about this come springtime.
1st down throw. Here's Love. He's got it to him yet again.
He
is caught. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points.
I don't know why
You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed.
Uh-oh, my baby calling. Hold on, y'all.
Wants to stop him anyhow. The answer, nobody.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away.
He was wide open, bro.
Here comes Williams on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Another try following the sack. Caught quickly on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the air, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From just shy of midfield on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing four, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing his love on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after it.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and so just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 2. Still has some space inside the 35. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here. A 2nd down throw here for Love. Walker hauls it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
What give me forever to think about it? What value did your dad have to his life? No, it's really like he never paid for nothing. He never did.
I mean, he probably paid for some stuff.
All right, so what about if you did you ever feel like if you was in danger?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
I'm telling you, like, the presence of a man alone.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Social media tries to take that element out. And I explain to you, I agree.
Now looking to throw.
Look at it like this, right?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7.
He said corny ass little voice.
Yo, do y'all ever sit there and think, like, how did the Anthony Thomas not work out in the NFL? Like, bro really has the most infamous mixtape in college football history.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Actually ridiculous. Like, it really felt like
Back to the air following the pick 6.
this man was playing everywhere on the field.
Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Just 5 measly yards, Johnson.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Is that all you got?
Kennedy, that's enough.
No, let's laugh it up. Come on, laugh it up.
Throwing from the gun here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
He looked like a leader to you.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
I got you. All right,
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4.
1, 2, 3.
Back to throw, needing a 1st. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
I didn't hear you. What are we?
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
What it really means.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
He had that net worth of $362.5 million. No one can really comprehend how much money that is. But here's maybe
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Everybody know me at the time for Robin. I kind of got a name for Robin.
Play fake, it's Love.
He was like, man, I want to holler at you.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
The safe, stealing the guns that they were selling.
Love from the gun.
And I said,
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He said, bro, the door gonna be up, we're gonna pull in.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Into the hands of Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
2 people gonna pick it up, 1 person gonna stay on the field, we're gonna do. I said, that's it? He was like, yeah.
From the gun, they're gonna hand it off. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's a a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Pretty obvious, his defense. I mean, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
So they drive to the house and get
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They pick me up. They don't know I gotta go. We drive to the house. When we get to the house, this house is 5-6 minutes from
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
We literally bagged in the driveway.
Love out of the shotgun. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the
They
blowout.
stepped out of the car, and I was like,
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
come out.
Yes.
They got all kinds of stuff.
I think yes on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Safe. Move the blanket. I'm like, is that either? So
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
We been down and picked the safe up, and I said it was too heavy. I said, put it down. I said, it's too heavy. I said, we can't get that. It's too heavy. Y'all, you have to go get your brother. He was like, nah, bro, I'm telling you, we got it. I said, no. I said, we picked it up and dropped it. She hear police brother. We doing so. I said, just go get your brother. We'll come right back. He was like, all right. So we covered it back up, closed the door.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Don't do. When we pull up, y'all be over there at the basketball court.
They'll come out throwing.
Pick me up.
He'll get this to
They was like,
Tucker.
all right, cool.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
They pull off. I wave them out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Put my hand on it. Open the window. He was like, "Where you going?"
Finds a seam down the middle.
So we get
And
there.
they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of
Watch
down.
this woman, she gonna be over there, be doing-
That one hits for 30.
As I'm driving, I'm
And that's good for a Raiders
We
first.
drive back in, same way. And they were comfortable, we comfortable. We good. we ain't nobody, we back in the
Look to
driveway.
throw.
Get out, walk in.
He had it for a
Same
moment,
play.
but a great
This time,
defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
he see the key, they had a-
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Pulled out, put it in the house. I told them to drive back.
Putting a
around,
receiver in
to go
motion.
to the basketball court. I sit there, waited a couple of minutes.
Second and 10 now.
We gonna come back, we gonna pick you up. We got
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the
We
field.
go in the house, but what we forgot to do was close the closet.
Third and long for him here.
So we go in, my brother, he kind of
Finds the in route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
By the time he sees,
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Where is he? What you got going on, boy? What are you on? They're playing with me. Everybody ducking and no, boo, I promise. I said, nah, y'all don't know which I think it is. So I'm kind of going out and waving the gun at everybody. We kind of calm down. They were like, man, we'll do next. See that? They said she could barely see him barely. I guess they told the truth. So we ended up.
All right, here we go. Second
We
down.
arguing in the car. I got the gun out the whole time. They take me back to my mama's house. They pull out saying we finna find out who done it.
Look into the air here.
They pull up.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
My brother upstairs, my daughter upstairs. We cracked the safe open. Just enough
They're going
to
play
get my
action.
hand in it. It's a little box.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Just enough to grab a little bit.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
I just looked at the money. I looked at my cousin. We both was like, I think we both felt like we're in trouble. More so than we rich. I think we were like, somebody come look at this. I'm sitting in school suspension.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
We started talking. It probably went 2-3 weeks, man. She started asking about pennies and money. So I'm telling her, you buy a pound of tobacco on the town, $25, $30.
Complete out to the right side. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
We started talking. It probably went 2-3 weeks, man. She started asking about pennies and money. So I'm telling her, you buy a pound of tobacco, $25, $30 in here, $8,000, $9,000, maybe $1,000. You bring it, you go buy a phone. $50, you can bring it in here. It's $1,500, $2,000 in Northeast. So when I started telling her stuff, she was like, "Wow, some boxing strips, you get 100 of them wrapped up. This don't look like a Jolly Rancher." They were selling
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Get 300-400 of them at a time. You can bring that in easy.
Throwing it again here.
Buys
time, rolling right.
Like, nah, I don't want to do it like that. If you need it,
this time they're going to get there and they drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
This is insane.
They go play action here.
We had a
looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Take the trash out.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. You read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
When you go through these doors, she always locked.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. They're throwing it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Throwing from near his own goal line. On target to Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, yo, fresh out the